Hello and welcome to another episode of Forget About It. Today we're going to be watching our own Sergeant Valda, who aka playing as Ssglobalvetnoodiv. That's one that me and Ruby watched the other day. We weren't sure who he was at the time. He played on Langress. And he is facing an opponent, PFF, or Pffreestyler. They're playing the map Semois, and it looks like it's going to be Americans versus Vermont. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going to bother with the countdown. Typical start from both sides, nothing too surprising here. Double Pioneer start, it looks like, going up with the Vermont quarters, and Barrack start with a double Engineer. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that you can reach us at thefogclan.org. Come on over and register on the forums. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Fog Clan Media. FOG, in case you don't know, it stands for Federation of Gamers. Eventually, we'll have an introduction made up for our shoutcast, which we'll attach, and then we'll go from there. But for right now, we're just doing the raw recording. Looks like we're going to have a Rifle Squad versus Volksgrenadiers to start off with, while everybody else is capping. I do have the sound turned down somewhat for the sound effects during the game, so in the heat of the battle, if you're unable to hear me talking, go ahead and make a comment and let me know. That way I can adjust the volume. I think it'll be okay on this one, but you never can tell. Second Rifle Squad in the making. Let's go ahead and see what Freestyler is going to be doing. And a second Volksgrenadier squad. There we go. Usually you see an MG come out, especially on Semois, so you can lock down the middle, or one of the sides for that matter. One thing that's prevalent on this map that I've experienced is the fact that the plus 10 munitions by the each base tends to be a good cutoff point to go after. So one of the things I like to do is if I'm floating a couple of hundred manpower, is go ahead and put an observation post on it. Not only do you get the extra income for fuel that you need, but you're less likely to have it just destroyed or taken away from you. Depending on your plans, I mean, if you're deciding to go heavy motor pool, that might be a good start for you. Or a fast motor pool, I should say. Sorry if the speech is a little slurred, but I have started on the Knob Creek already. And it looks like Valda's going to get himself a little aggression here. I got to pause the game for about 10 seconds, so I'm just going to pause it here. Okay, I'm back. We'll go ahead and unpause. Sorry for the delay, folks. We got a Volksgrenadier squad capturing the middle VP here. And a Pioneer squad trying to do a cutoff here, but we've got a Rifle squad coming up on it, so they're going to do a soft retreat. Pffreestyler is moving up both his Volksgrenadier squads, putting them in green cover. And it looks like he's going to get flanked here, too. Sniper is out. And probably not where the action is. Nope, but he's being chased already, so he's already revealed himself, so he's going to have to retreat back into his base, otherwise he'll face extinction. Now, see, the problem with that house is you got 5 windows for the rifleman squad to fire out of, so that didn't serve the Volksgrenadiers well at all. They probably would have been better off lining up on one of the narrow parts of the house. And here we are with another rifle squad trying to get rid of this Pioneer squad occupying the church. Looks like snipers on its way. 2 snipers. Oh, now things are going to get interesting. And good retreat. Good call bringing out the Jeep. He's got 2 snipers to hunt and kill. Hopefully the Jeep will survive long enough to get them both. And why is the sniper actually shooting at the Jeep? Looks like supply depot is going up. And it looks like we got veterancy, level 1 veterancy for support squads from the Vermont. Actually kind of surprising considering I don't see an MG yet. Supply yard is up. Triage center is up. It looks like we're going to go heavy infantry here. Now I'm curious as to what the doctrines are going to be which doctrines are going to be chosen. A little barbed wire action going here. Never seen that done. And it seems kind of close to the VP. I'm not sure if somebody would be able to capture the VP from just on the other side, but I'm sure Valda is going to be trying that. I'll just call him Global so we don't confuse the listeners here. Global is repairing his Jeep and trying to maintain some map control here. He's sending a couple of squads with engineers over here to help defend that fuel. Not too important, but it will help him push up on the left-hand side of the map. And keeping his squads grouped together, Flame Squad 2, that should help very well. But these snipers are really going to devastate these squads here. I would have gone for the flame unit before I would have gone for any of the rifle squad. We have an escalation to skirmish phase for the Vermont. And it looks like motor pool is going up already. And seems like he was actually reading my mind, because he went ahead and put an observation post on that plus 10 fuel, which will serve him well. He's got a plus 28 income coming in right now. And he doesn't have to fight over the fuel so much. He'll be able to get himself a armored car out without too much of a problem.
Forward supply lines are broken.
Decapping going on the island right here. And it looks like the motor pool is complete, and the armored car is going to be the first vehicle to come out of it. Kampfkraft said, we know that was built because you've got veterancy already on their weapons on the weapon support teams. And we got a little mine laying action going on from Pffreestyler. I hope Valda does not hurt himself too badly finding it. I hope he doesn't find it with his M8. About 50-50 map control, it seems. But Pffreestyler is capturing back this victory point. Victory point count right now is 440 for Global and 467 for Pffreestyler. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of mines set up. Looks like a medic bunker beside the church that has been turned into a forward HQ. That's a good idea. Which means he's probably going to skip the Krieg's barracks and go straight to Sturmarmory. Well, the Krieg's barracks would serve him much better considering his support squad's upgrade. He might want to have some mortars to help out. And it would definitely help with the Pack 38. And here comes the fully upgraded M8 armored car. And he's just going to mow down the barbed wire, I'm sure. And probably harass. But these gentlemen here that are doing a soft retreat are probably going to draw him right into those two sets of mines there. And being as both the snipers are revealing themselves here, that M8 should be coming up right behind him unless he's concentrating on the medic bunker only. Second M8 is making its appearance. Full retreat by the rifle squad that's left. And there's only 2 rifle squads left on the field. Armor skirts. It's going to protect it from that Panzerfaust. Ooh, double Panzerfaust. Took off a lot of damage. A lot of life. F50 cal will help, but it'll be wasted if these guys wind up destroying this. Luckily, he won't have any mines to go over going back toward his base. Meanwhile, the medic bunker has seen better days. Double repair occurring on the M8. Looks like Valda is, or Global is floating about 400 manpower and 90 fuel, so not sure what he is waiting for. Oh, good use of the MG there. Oh, that had to hurt. Oh! And does that rifle squad survive? Yes, it does.
The Axis are winning the battle. Get back in the fight.
Now's the time for some Grenadier squads. Oh, that had to hurt. I think he sent his MG squad into... No, not his MG squad. Must have been a Pioneer squad into that bunker and it wound up destroying it. I had the same problem in a game I was playing the other night. I was trying to get my MG out of the bunker and they destroyed it right before they exited and wound up killing all of them. Second armored car is up. It looks like the minesweepers are being chased away. Here comes the Faust, I bet. No, but that was a good shot. Soft retreat by the sniper. Probably trying to draw him in. If he doesn't fire again for a while, then he should bring him in. Rifle squad avoiding. Oh, bear! Oh, just caught the edge of it right there and just wounded him. Not bringing one of them M8s up to finish off that sniper's going to leave that sniper there to have a turkey shoot. Global is floating about 800 manpower right now. That could be the problem that he was talking about. He is floating way too much manpower and has not enough units out on the field. Off-map artillery called. Looks like he went for infantry doctrine. Good off-map. Oh, that had to hurt. Good game already? He's calling good game already? 14 minutes and 51 seconds. He assumed that he won because he took out both some squads, but Pffreestyler's got another thing coming for him. And it looks like his first Ostwin is coming out. He's going to regret saying that. I hate Ostwins. I love using them, but I hate facing them. Minesweepers cleaning up some of the mines around the church. And it looks like this battle is going to be moving, I'd say back because of this Ostwin. Oh, took out that gunner. That had to hurt. Goodbye, engineer squad. AT gun's gonna help, but I sure think stickies would serve him well as serve him very well. I cannot talk today. He is still Global is still floating about almost 800 manpower and over 200 fuel. He could build a tank depot right now and get a Sherman out to help counter that. There he goes. Read my mind again. Oh, you can say goodbye to that Jeep. I don't know what he's doing with that Jeep. He's not going to be able to hide it. And here comes Mr. Ostwin. Pow! One more shot and it's... Oh, one more! Goodbye. And the bodies fly. Oh, we got them both in the water. Knight's Cross holders, veteran C1 on them. I know how aggravating a Knight's Cross can be. I've used them. But one thing's for sure, if you have a triple vet Knight's Cross and you just throw them away at the infantry, you're just going to let the infantry on the American side vet up a lot faster. I learned that the hard way. AT gun moving forward. Stopping. Gonna get one shot at least. Oh, there's one. Come on, two more shots, you can take him. Oh, yes, good job. Now, that's why you need stickies.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
And I predict a repair bunker here soon. Can he take it out? Oh, and gets a double veterancy for it. Very nice. He's taking out a building, too. I guess the bunker will count as a building. Get that armored car repaired. Save it. You'll need it.
Germans are taking one of our points.
It looks like double Volksgrenadier squad facing a rifleman squad and a armored car. Panzerfaust, double Panzerfaust. And here comes a Hellcat. I'm not a big fan of the Hellcat myself because of the crushing. It doesn't have the crushing ability that the M10 does. It can crush a tree, but it can't crush any troops. Go figure. First supply yard upgrade almost complete. Another rifle squad being made.
Cut off from supply. Tank gunner here. Ready for another beating.
Something else is in the making at the Panzer Command. Let's see what it is. Ha 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 ha, Panther. Yeah, well. Global is in trouble now. Because that Hellcat is not going to last long at all against a Panther. Even if you had 3 or 4 engineer squads repairing it. He needs to back up, go into ambush lockdown mode, and get a good surprise shot on that Panther, preferably in the rear armor. Double Panzerfaust. Was it worth it? He gets a crush right there. I may be wrong. I'm gonna have to switch my rewards around to use that vehicle just to see. And the Panther makes Swiss cheese of it. Rifle squad is in retreat. Double Hellcat's about to come out. Or in the making. That 57mm is not going to serve its purpose there. It needs to be brought up with some troops to help cover it and to at least keep that Panther occupied. Stickies are finally being researched. Almost done with that. Second Hellcat coming out. And my drink's starting to get low. I wonder if my lovely wife on this Valentine's Day will fix me another drink. Doesn't hurt to ask, right? That M8 will serve very well against some nice cross holders, but it better not get too close to that Panther, because otherwise it's going to be gone. I wonder if two M18 Hellcats are going to be able to face off against the Panther. I'm betting not. Especially if Knight's cross holders are going to cover it. That Panther just knocked away a lot of the cover that the Knight's Cross could have held. Sticky being thrown by Global. 2 stickies. Now we know we got a damaged engine here. He needs to bring this AT gun up to finish it off. Hellcat's coming in from the rear. Knight's Cross, 3rd sticky going after it, counting down. Oh, rear hits. Destroyed engine. Double mines taking out those Hellcats. With a Panzerfaust. Oh, they got the Panther. Was it worth it? Probably so. Now, no doctrine has been chosen for Freestyler right now. Let's see what Global's doing. Ah, looks like Howie has been built. He's always a nice surprise to every battle. Armor car taken out by Panzerfaust. Two damaged M18s.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
And Knight's Cross starting to decap. Looks like we're about halfway through this at the 25-minute mark.
Seizing territory from us.
And here comes yet another destroyed medic bunker, I bet. But not if that Panther gets there in time.
We have 300 points left.
Rear armor hit on this. Let's see how much damage it does. And it misses. It fires too short.
What are my coordinates? That's complete, sir.
Looks like that Panther is firing at the ground right there, suspecting that there might be some mines there. And he is right. Bringing some minesweepers forward. Looks like he found them. Bars have been upgraded. And Rifleman squad in no cover versus a Knight's Cross Veteran C1 squad in green cover will not last. It'll just delay them a little bit, but they're still going to lose everybody. Even with a flank. And Knight's Cross squad will live to fight another day. And artillery being called down onto this roadway here over the water. Trying to take out this medic bunker. One thing's for sure, if he's allowed to get Panzer Grenadier squad, he's going to upgrade them with Shreks, and it's going to spell a lot of trouble for Global. And this Panther is in trouble. Getting double teamed again. But he's probably going to lose at least one of these Hellcats. And it's probably going to be that double veterancy one. Oh, going right for it. And he gets away. Oh, I am shocked. How could a Vermont player let such an easy kill get away? Knight's Cross taking refuge in this house, and that will just extend their life even further. Knight's Cross at their worst have a +6 versus infantry, whereas Riflemen at their best have a +4. Not a good idea unless you got 3 or more squads firing bars at them. Oh, that hurt. Pffreestyler has chosen the terror doctrine, it looks like. And he's going down the left side of the tree, which means he's probably going for the King Tiger. And Knight's Cross are chasing away 2 rifle squads, clearing out the cemetery.
Ready to go on the hunt.
2 repaired Hellcats. He's kept them alive, surprisingly.
Hellcat, yeah?
Very important. If you maintain if you get veterancy for your allied player, it's important to hang on to them, especially if veterancy is going to be purchased by the Vetermat. I think the veterancy issue has always been a sore point for people who play Axis or Allies, for that matter. People who play Axis all the time don't really care because they can easily purchase it. But people playing Allies, it just seems wrong that we have to earn it. The Panzer Elite version is a lot better, to where as you earn veterancy, you can either choose defensive or offensive. I hope with Company of Heroes 2, when it comes out, that they've at least balanced that issue a little bit. No telling, though. I myself will not be reading a lot of the Company of Heroes 2 news, because I want to keep it a surprise for when it comes out. I don't want to be disappointed because I was told one thing and led to believe something, and then go back and not realizing that, or realizing that they didn't do what they said, and just getting pissed off later on. Well, it looks like Pffreestyler is floating about 1,000 manpower and 200 fuel right now. Panther coming out. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Global is floating 1,000 manpower. And he went ahead and got the second supply yard upgrade, which will serve him very well against the Knight's Cross. It'll help him with the gaining of veterancy for his units. Upgunned Rangers, that's always a good choice. But as much manpower as he is floating, he should be able to keep calling in Rangers now. No, retreat. You can't face a Panther like that. Don't even try. And artillery comes in. Good cover. Got a minor hit, it looks like, on the Panther.
What are my coordinates?
Second howitzer would actually serve him well, too.
Front shifted. Routes are grabbing territory from us.
Veterancy 2 Knight's Cross. That's not going to be good. Hellcat's coming in. Hopefully going to get a kill on this Panther. Good placement for the pack. Turn it around, get a few more shots. Oh, there goes one Hellcat. And it had to be the Vet 2 one. And here goes the second one. Nice little trap. Alright, off map called in. It's actually a pretty good call in. He got himself a Hellcat, a Ranger squad, a Mortar squad, and a Rifleman squad. Not bad for 800 manpower. That's my favorite feature of the infantry doctrine. Pffreestyler should be calling this King Tiger out. That's just my opinion. Doesn't necessarily need it, but at least it would give him a much bigger advantage. Good spot for the Mortar squad. Being as he went infantry doctrine, he might want to consider going ahead and building a weapons support center, getting a couple of snipers out, or possibly an MG to help cover since he's floating so much manpower, but propaganda used, and it took 3 squads with it. Those Rangers actually did a little bit of damage to that frontal armor. I'm assuming it was fully repaired before he went in there. Problem with this shellcast is you can't watch everything all the time. That mortar squad. Oh, just open them up on the church or something. Let's see what he can see. Well, okay. He can't see anything right now. Now that mortar squad would serve him well. Just start pounding the church. And this is where an MG would come in very handy. King Tiger has made its appearance. And now the fun really begins. AT gun definitely needs to be brought up. Howitzer definitely needs to be firing. Vet 2 Howitzer, you've got line of sight. Open it up on that Tiger. At least do some damage. Bring up that AT. And we have a bazooka still from the Vermont. Countdown ticker. Looks like Global is down to 97 victory points, whereas Pffreestyler has 386. Not utilizing any of these units over here. That Hellcat could come in around here and do a lockdown right here and get some rear armor hits on that Tiger. But he's not doing it. Mortar's just going to bounce off outer armor of it. It's not going to cause any damage. That M8 needs to go ahead and get repaired and hopefully serve the function of distracting the other units. 1,500 manpower floating right now, and it's just, that's terrible. I don't agree with doing that at all. If your pop cap is reached, you need to go ahead and start capping and quit worrying about battling the Tiger right now. The Tiger's going to take a long time getting to any point in the map. Veteran C on the Ranger Squad. Keep it alive, you'll need it. And the AT gun has finally been brought up. And it's got somewhat line of sight on that King Tiger. Now that that wall's down, let's see if it'll open fire on it. Nope, just out of range. Right on the outer edge of it. Yeah, go ahead and use armor piercing. Don't be afraid. And it looks like Global has captured back all the VPs. Propaganda war used on the Ranger Squad about to flank a Pack 38.
Casualties being reported. Front lines are collapsing. Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Well, your pop cap's down now, so you can actually bring out some more Rangers. Or you're just waiting until you can call out an off map, hoping for a tank.
The Huns are taking our territory.
Oh, that's why I love mortar squads. Middle VP has been recapped, and so has the left VP been recapped by the Vermont. And this King Tiger is keeping people away from this church area, so it's serving its purpose. He's not rushing it into battle, and he's not going to clear out any of these. Well, I'm speaking too soon. He's starting to move now. Maybe he's going to clear out the hedge. Ooh, right side hit on that Tiger, but it didn't really dent it. That King Tiger at 500 manpower is a steal, even if you only get one. Ah, double mortars. That'll be even better.
What are my coordinates?
It's already still going after this medic bunker. The medic bunker really hasn't done much, though, to help, because it's not even in the battle area, so it's not able to pick up bodies. So far as I can tell, no Grenadier squads have been produced from it. So that's 2 medic bunkers he wasted his money on, but that's okay, because he's got good investments with everything else. Still wish he had his Oswin, but c'est la vie. Yeah, we can actually say bye-bye to this Panther. But at what cost? If only these Hellcats can get away, which I doubt. And here comes the King Tiger to finish mopping them up. Pretty, yeah, that was off map. King Tiger backing up to the center VP so that Pffreestyler can recapture it. This Tiger's down about a quarter, almost half health. But that's okay because it's getting repaired. These mortar squads are causing him some annoyance, so he's sending his Knights cross up against them. And there goes the church. Prop war again. When you know the opponent has Terror Doctrine and Prop War, you're going to want to keep your units kind of spread out. VP counter is at 43 to 278 in favor of Pffreestyler, and it looks like Global has two of them right now. His armored car is chasing them away along with the artillery. Looked like that was another off map. Keeps the VP cleared, but looks like he's Pffreestyler's decap in the middle, and we'll go back and recap the left in just a moment. Prop war again. And those units were kind of spread out too. He must have hit them just right. And this Vet 1 rifle squad's about to die. Looks like he's staying to the end. Takes out one Volksgrenadier. And then retreats. Oh, with barely any life left. And he makes it. This game had to be frustrating. All that manpower, nothing to spend it on. Well, Global's trying to decap that center VP again and recap it back in his favor. Artillery called in by him to cover the VP, keep them from recapping it. It allows the ticker to count down for him even more. Off-map combat group call, 2 MGs with an AT, and a rifle squad it looks like.
57 mil at your service. People.
Orders? They're taking one of our points. The enemy is down to 200 points. Krauts are grabbing our territory.
VP count 36 to 192 and counting down in Global's favor. But it looks like not for long. Another Oswin called out to wreak havoc on the riflemen. Nice long game, 52 minutes now. Double AT guns firing at this Tiger. Still barely denting it. Veteran C3 Vermont squads closing in on the AT guns. And it looks like the playback is over. It looks like we have a winner. The winner is going to be Pffreestyler. Ssglobalvetnoodiv. He played a good game, but in the end, I don't think he used enough of his manpower. He floated it too much. Hindsight's always 20/20, and wish him well in his next game. Hope to cast him again. Y'all have a good night.